so far from what I can remember of this year, I think this year belonged, at least so far, just let you know, I haven't seen Cat yet, I haven't seen Khaki yet, I haven't seen Good Luck 3 yet, I haven't seen Pictures 2 yet. And then, of course, there's so many others that I haven't seen. But from the ones that I have seen, I think Rocket Boys is something that I've totally loved in terms of the storytelling, in terms of what it's talking about, in terms of the world it enters. Science, in any case, is not something that's easy to tell in a storytelling format. But it's not just science, it's also institution building. There is, Sarabai, there is Homi Bhabha, there's history, and there is phenomenal work on production design. Excellently put together show. So love that. That was the best news show that I'd seen in 2022 so far. Best new season, of course, belongs to Panchayat. It's hard to beat Panchayat, and then you do it with Panchayat 2, to sort of set a new benchmark, to take the whole thing into another space altogether. Don't want to give out too much, no spoilers, but yes, to switch genre, as it were. It's not just light and fun, and it is all light and fun, but it can also have some depth beyond that. So I was totally floored by Panchayat 2, and of course I saw a lot of other shows too, but these two immediately come to mind. Well, I think these best of performer or best shows, I think these, one, they have a huge recency bias. Something you've just seen recently, it remains with you far more. Second, ideally we shouldn't put too much thought into it. What comes to your head is the more emotional, more real, more visceral response. And immediately what comes to my mind from 2022 in terms of what blew me away from television shows will have to be Jim Sarab. Jim Sarab from Rocket Boys, I think, was phenomenal. I think that role was just literally written for him. He was born to play that part. And of course, he played, we've seen him in lots of shows before, but I don't think anything has fit him so well. And that meaty a character, that colorful a character, that important a character, it's a role from history, right? So it was fantastic. I loved Jim Sarab from Rocket Boys, and now I'm thinking about movies, and I think in that sense the year also belonged to Alia Bhatt. You can't take away Alia Bhatt from Gangubai Kathiawad. It's not a role that was written for her. I'm pretty sure she is not, even in terms of frame, in terms of structure, in terms of the way she looks, that's not her, right? So for the leap of imagination on the part of the director, that's Sanjay Leela Bhansali, the effort that she must have put in to get into that role was fabulous. And then, of course, she, hit it out of the park again with Darlings, which is another lovely film on Netflix. And of course, here she was playing a person of roughly the same background as Gully Boys, same milieu, same city, talking about a lower income group. All of it is outside her comfort zone, and yet it's a role that she's played before, and she's played it so differently with Darling. So I was quite floored by Alia Bhatt in 2022.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.